OK, well, all our experts have been charged with the task of selecting our team of the season. So, Colm, I know you're going to kick it off with the goalkeeper and defenders. So who have you chosen and why have you chosen them?
Well, in goal we're starting with Brendan Clark. It's a defence that's very heavily weighted towards St. Pat's Athletic. I think from Clark's point of view, I mean, his statistics speak for itself. I think he's had 20 clean sheets this season. They've only conceded 20 goals. He's a goalkeeper that's good in every aspect of the game. He's a good shot stopper, he's good from crosses, and he's eradicated any mistakes that he might have made in previous seasons, so he had a flawless season, well deserved. First full-back goes to Gerald Brian. Very instrumental as to how Pats play. Both full-backs are entitled and allowed to go forward as much as possible. And you can see here he gets forward and crosses for the goal. Not totally adept at scoring goals. I mean, he scores an absolute cracker here and another one, but these are his only 2 goals of the season, but he is encouraged to go forward at every opportunity. Conor Kennett, centre half. I think the partnership that himself and Kenny Brown developed throughout the season and actually through the last few years has been immense. Extremely good on the ball, Conor. Doesn't make mistakes too often, and he's a leader, he's the captain of the team, and I think throughout the season he's been very instrumental as to how Pats did. Kenny Brown, as I was saying, 2 of them developed a great partnership. Not only is Kenny Brown good, no-nonsense centre half, he's good on the ball as well, and it's something I'd say that himself and Liam Buckley have worked quite hard at through the last few years. He's never afraid to get the ball and take it forward, and quite often actually sets up an awful lot of attacks for St. Pat's. Bit more nonsense than Conor Kennett, good in the air, wins an awful lot of headers. If one negative towards him, he doesn't score maybe enough goals from set piece. You see him scoring here, but doesn't get enough maybe throughout the season. And to complete 5 for 5 from St. Pat's, we have Ian Birmingham as the other full-back. And like Gerald Brian in right full, he's entitled to go forward at every opportunity. He's encouraged to do it by Liam Buckley, and he does. As part of a back 4, you can't argue with St. Pat's dominating as they have, because statistically they've been absolutely magnificent this season.
So the foundation on which Pats built their season makes up the back 4. What about midfield, Tony?
I think, there was a lot of debate about the midfielders. We went with a 4-3-3 formation. This man, Richie Tell, there's no debate over. I think all of the pundits agreed that he was one of the emerging talents in our league this year. Really, as it went on, as the season went on, he developed goals. He added 7 and all. His link-up play is excellent. This man, Greg Bulger, as well. I think you could say maybe Chris Forrester, Stephen O'Donnell. Greg, for me, he linked play very well. He was the bits and pieces man. Always made the tackles. A lot of presence in games. He added a lot of maturity to his play this year. Didn't get sent off once. That's been a problem for him in previous seasons. You would never class Greg as a goal scorer, but he came up trumps in that all-decisive win over Sligo Rovers, and he'll be looking at that goal for a long time. I think he's had an outstanding year. Killian Brennan again, another Pats player. Killian's moved into central midfield position this year. In previous clubs and previous years we've seen him out in the wing, and he's been instrumental for Pats. He's also added 8 goals, brought a lot of maturity to their midfield. He was the man that when they were very tight positions in games, he came up trumps. That goal against Derry in September was a pivotal goal, one earlier in the season against Sligo. I think he just has matured as a player. He's at that age now where he really came on trumps for them.
Here we are up front, Damien.
Yes, Conan Byrne got Pats a lot of width and experience, but came up with important goals and important assists as well. One of the quiet men of Irish football, but nonetheless hugely effective. And everything looks so simple to him. He's a footballer I admire greatly. And you can see the coolness of the man here. He sizes up the situation very, very well. A natural goal scorer, Laurie Patterson, who is the one who took Derry to 4th spot. See him there, getting into the place where defenders don't like him, in behind. Attacking the ball as he does here. His instinct is first class. He always knows where the goal is. And even when he gets running that, how calm he is here, how composed, how totally in control of the situation. And we see him here, and he was injured for a while and he was certainly missed. But even there, with his back to goal, he knows where the goal is, irrespective of the circumstances. Patrick Hoban had a great start to the season, impressed me enormously. And in many ways, an old-fashioned centre-forward with strength and his awareness of where the goal is. The common factor with these people, like Kieran Kilduff, Fabio O'Brien, Jason Bourne, they know where the goal is, and when they get the chances, they don't panic. They stay in control of the situation, and like Patrick there, almost make it look so easy that you think, I could do that. But this is the most difficult art in professional football. And these boys, look at this one here. Watch him here all the time, he knows where the goal is. Now, wonderful instinct. Wonderful instinct. That's the most important instinct in the game. It's the instinct to know how to put the ball in the back of the net.
OK, so there it was, the selection of our M&S pundits and our team of the season. And of course, you can check that in greater detail on the RTE website. Now, it has been a great season for spectacular goals, and the monthly winners made up our final list of 8 in our Goal of the Season competition. Our experts pondered long and hard about which was best, and this one finally got the nod.
Yes, there was some competition for this award, but the RTE M&S Goal of the Season for 2013 has gone to Greg Bulger of St. Patrick's Athletic. Well done, Greg.
Thank you.
And tell us, first of all, we call it the Goal of the Season, but as far as the league was concerned, it was the Goal of the Season for you, your only one.
Yeah, my only goal. The lads are giving me a bit of stick of training about scoring this year, and to be fair, they give me a lot of stick, so to be fair, I'll shut them up, I suppose, for another year.
Well, to win the title effectively with that goal, because that's practically what it did for you. I mean, it gave the goal a context and an importance as well, didn't it?
Yeah, to be fair, I thought there was better goals. I think Darrell Hogan's goal or maybe Curtis Byrne's goal were up there, but I suppose with the importance of the game and what I meant, I suppose I understand why it's up there, you know, but I thought the other goals were better.
Well, you deservedly won the award, though, and you'll have to take it forward next season as well. You've signed again with St. Pat's. What are you hoping to do now following the league championship?
I just win it again, you know. We need to improve, and if we don't win it, it'll probably be a failure. So hopefully go win it again and get another medal, you know.
And you get among the goals as well next season. I'm sure that's what Liam Buckley is telling you about.
I don't know about that now. I don't know about it.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you and St. Pat's in action again. The Goal of the Season winner for 2013, Greg Bulger of St. Patrick's Athletic.
Thank you.
Yes, and our congratulations to Greg Bulger for that very important goal, and congratulations to Mary Moran from Dublin 16, who has won the latest version of FIFA 14 plus the Xbox console. So Mary, many thanks for entering, and congratulations to you. OK, now this season we brought you 34 editions of Monday Night Soccer, coverage of over 200 league games and cup games, more than 580 goals in all competitions, and well, we also brought you 1 or 2 incorrect predictions. Maybe you remember this one.
And I just think there's something not right at the club. I think it's a wonderful football club, it has great potential. But for me, it needs the right kind of manager to grab the club by the scruff of the neck and take it forward. It has all the potential in the world. I just don't think Liam Buckley's that man for me.
Stewie, you said you need some humble pie if you got your prediction wrong.
I did.
And very special for you tonight. We have...
Very good.
We have a wonderful piece of humble pie.
Will I eat this now?
Well, no, you can share it with every one of us afterwards. But as you can see, possibly, Stewie, if you just show it to camera there, the St. Patrick's Athletic Club logo, the champions, and very especially for Stewie, he was
It's his birthday today as well.
Well, happy birthday as well. So we're off to enjoy a slice of humble pie with Stewie. We hope you enjoyed the season on Monday Night Soccer. That's all we have time for tonight. Until next time, bye from all of us.
In Ireland, there is no league. Maybe you don't know, but I know this.
Cyberspace.
Where is it?
It's a difficult one. Dundalk and Drimna.
I don't know.
We're in the land of hypotheticals.
I don't want to offend you.
We have no controversies this year. Brilliant to end the season.
For a way like yourself, suave, sophisticated, beautiful on the inside and the outside.
I think that's crazy talk.
Oh, what a finish! Goal!
Oh, yes! Oh! Good delivery. Oh, what a goal! He's found a gap, and maybe he's found a winner.
Kevin O'Connor. Oh, what a finish by O'Connor. And Bray stay up.
1-0 draw, what are your thoughts?
Well, we're considering taking the team home, to be honest.
First league title in 14 years, and for the 8th time, St Patrick's Athletic are the league champions.
Oh, the chance of the goal! Paul O'Connor. Oh, what a finish! It's Danny North. Well, there's a way to score your first FAI Cup goal. North! What about that?
He doesn't blow his whistle.
If he's told them wait for the whistle and he hasn't blown it, he shouldn't allow the goal.
Yes.
This should be happening, but here they're going to equaliser. It's Ryan Brennan, and it's 2-2. More drama here. North, Elding, 3-2. What a finish! It's given us that, one of the great